All right, so hello, how are you? I'm Jeremy. Yeah, there's like a few people watching right now already, and this will record, and I'll put that on the YouTube channel. So that people don't really watch them though. But I'm Jeremy, and this is Elena Torres. Look, Mr. Ralph is up here.
Aww.
I try to block here because I lay here, but this is very special for him to come up here. All my friends that watch these know what Ralph is going through.
Aww.
But he does have a drooling a little bit, so if he drools on your pants, it's gonna smell really bad.
You're real.
So, still love him though. But this is just oil on him. That's just hemp oil. Hey, sorry. Yeah, that's just hemp oil and water with B12 on him because he's not eating, and that's helping his skin. But yeah. But his mouth is pretty gooey. Alright, hey, this is a 365-day devotional from Max LUCADO's book, God is With You Every Day. The title is Where the Healing Begins. And I'm with Mr. Ralph and with Miss Torres, Miss Elena Torres, and Stormy's back there somewhere. She'll pop up whenever. But yeah, I hope you had a great day and everything went well. And yeah, my day went really good. It started pretty early, but everything went perfect. There is a big storm coming. There's a hurricane on our west side by Tampa, like 200 miles out there. But we're going to be okay. Should be pretty windy tomorrow. Did you know there's a hurricane out there? Kinda knew there was a hurricane. So yeah, driving around tomorrow might be kind of rainy and windy, but other than that, probably get your patio chairs in and stuff like that so it doesn't blow away. Yeah. So you want to read the devotional? Cool. All you gotta do is read that and that, and you can read the whole thing.
I don't think I can read the whole thing.
You can do it, and you could, if you knew how to read Bible verses, it just says Matthew 17:17. Matthew. Okay. Yeah. Read what you can.
I start right
Just
here?
read. Yeah. Let's see.
Did I start right here?
Yeah, you can read that, and Elena Torres is gonna read a little bit, and whatever else, I can read it too.
Right here?
Yeah, you can start there.
Right here.
No, right there.
Okay. Great crowds came to him, bringing the lame, the blind, the crippled, the mute, and many others, and laid them at his feet, and he healed them. And this is Matthew.
Oh, is that the whole thing? That's Matthew 15:30. Matthew 15:30.
Okay.
You have to probably read louder, and if you wanted to stand up, you
What's
could.
this?
Yeah, that would be intercessory.
I can't see that.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a microphone on this, and the phone will pick it up pretty good. But yeah, you can read loud if you want. Yeah.
Jesus never refused an intercessory request, ever. Peter brought concerns for his sick mother-in-law. I don't know these words.
The what?
The
Centurion. That's one of those.
centurion?
Those guards, those Roman soldiers. Yeah.
Brought a request for his sick servant.
Oh yeah, there's some weird Bible names. That's Jairus probably.
Jairus?
Yeah.
Had a sick daughter, a woman from
Oh, Canaan.
Canaan.
A Canaanite woman.
Had a demon-possessed daughter. From sunrise to sunset, Jesus heard one appeal after another. He heard so many requests that at times the
Which one is that?
This one.
Oh, the disciples.
The disciples attempted to turn people away. And then, yet Jesus would not let them. He never grew impatient at the request, but he did grow impatient at the lack of one. A father once brought his demon-possessed son to the disciples of Jesus. They attempted to help the boy, but failed. When Jesus learned of their failure, he erupted in frustration. "O faithless and perverse."
Which one is that? Oh, perverse generation.
Yeah. How long shall I be with you? How long shall I bear with you? Bring him here to me. Matthew 17.
17:17. Yeah,
Okay.
Matthew 17:17.
Such an outburst. What was the oversight of the disciples?
Disciples.
Disciples. Simple.
I like the disciples. I like that more. Okay, carry on. Yes.
My turn?
Yeah, keep going.
They attempted to heal the boy without calling on Christ. He had to command them, bring him here to me. Jesus' command to you today is the same. Bring them here to me. Those that you love, those that you worry about, even those that you struggle with, bring them to Jesus first. prayerfully lay them at his feet. That's where the healing begins.
That's all of it? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So that was Matthew 15:30. So I'll go to 15:30. So my turn now. Matthew 15:30. So let's see. So you go under 15 and go to 31. So the soldiers, the crucifixion. Oh boy, the resurrection. I guess we can do 15:30. Oh, I see what the problem was.
What's the problem?
Oh, I'm in Mark. I'll show you. Mark and Luke. These are all the stories. Mark, Luke, John. Matthew's the first though. Those are called the Gospels of telling how Jesus died. But I was wondering about that. So Matthew, there's Matthew, and then there's 15:30. So there's 15. So 15 just starts there, and then 30. 30 starts here about 29. Okay, I'll read this one. Here, I'll go right about here. Let me see. Jesus feeds the 4,000. Jesus left there and went along the Sea of Galilee. Then he went up into the hills and sat down. Great crowds came to him, bringing the lame, the blind, the crippled, the dumb, and many other, and laid them at his feet, and he healed them. The people were amazed when they saw the dumb speaking, the cripple made well, and the lame walking, and the blind seeing, and they praised the God of Israel. Jesus called the disciples to him and said, I have compassion for these people. They have already been with me 3 days and have nothing to eat. I do not want to send them away hungry, or they may collapse on the way. His disciples answered, Where could we get enough bread in this remote place to feed such a crowd? How many loaves do you have? Jesus asked. 7, they replied, and a few small fish. He told the crowd to sit down on the ground. Then he took the 7 loaves and the fish, and when he had given thanks, he broke them and gave them to the disciples, and they in turn to the people. They all ate and were satisfied. Afterwards, the disciples picked up 7 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. The numbers of those who ate was 4,000, besides just the women and the children. After Jesus had sent the crowd away, he got into the boat and went to the vicinity of Magadan. Ooh, very nice. So that's Jesus feeding the 4,000. So he did the same thing for the 5,000 when the kid just brought him a fish and a piece of bread and fed the 5,000 people. He multiplied it, and so that kind of tells in our life where he's always providing for us, and he'll give us more than we need, or he'll always provide the manna, they call it, every day. Everything that you need, he'll provide for it every day. It's kind of a cool idea. You know, he'll do it. He'll usually, most of the way we live, he'll do it through people. So if there's a need and you put it out there and pray about it, people usually, he hears your prayers, but he uses us a lot of times to fulfill the prayers, because we get put on our heart to, hey, do you need something? Is there something you need? Are you out of money, or out of gas, or out of food, or you need a place to stay? Because I just got this feeling, I was told, and I was praying this morning, and felt like I should ask you. So that's kind of how it works. Or being very generous and stuff like that. But Jesus always provided. He provided for those people too. And that explained in Matthew 15 how he healed all those people too. Miraculous healings, you know? So, and there was many witnesses. So yeah, cool. Mm-hmm. Cool. But that's, 365-day devotional. That was where the healing begins. Great crowds came to him, bringing the lame, the blind and the crippled, the mute and many others, and laid them at his feet, and he healed them. Matthew 15:30. Cool. What'd you do today? Usually they go off topic. Not really. Usually it's talking about how your day went, and how you spent the day, and how it started off in the very beginning, and how at the end of the day that you realize that everything went really, really well. Or you can see how God worked in your life, but you can see how, I always say, evil or really mean people work in your life too, because there's God, and there's the enemy, we always say, but then there's yeah, people attack you, or you get attacked, or rude people come after you and stuff like that. But that stops happening when they see how powerful you are, how powerful God is, and they stop messing with you. I like that. And then a lot of times I believe that none of that comes around you anymore because they know how powerful and strong you are, because you have a very close relationship with your Father, with your Heavenly Father. So that's what it's all about. Yep. So my day went really, really good. Really good. It was peaceful and nothing bad happened. I think I got to help a lot of people and learned a lot of things. And especially with something special happened today. It timed it really good. I've been training. He might watch it. He's my friend on Facebook. I've been training Nasir for a long time now. He's became a really good friend of mine. Yeah, it was a special day because we were, after done training, we were just sitting at the table at the NTC, just sitting there talking. We call it smoothie time. He buys me a smoothie. He's been doing it for a long time. He drinks a smoothie and I drink a smoothie and we just talk. But then Mike Hodes, which will definitely watch this, he came over at the right time too. And Nasir just started asking questions and wanting to know about us and our faith and how we knew each other, me and Mike. And it was through church that me and Mike met, and at the gym through me and Mike. And come to find out that Nasir's wife is a doctor across the street, and Nasir's wife takes care of Mike and his family. So it's kind of cool. And yeah, it was good. And he asked on how me and Mike met, and we ended up saying that we'll pray for you because Nasir needs just a little bit of help. He needs help, and I've been trying to help him the best that I can, and it's been working. So that was the major breakthrough today. So yeah, we got to tell Nasir just a little bit. I think he got to see God or our beliefs, and yeah, Nasir's a really cool guy, really cool, loving guy. We have a lot of fun together. But yeah, that was really special for me. Yeah, to change people's lives. You know, in that way, that kind of takes them from death to life, to living a life of like mediocrity to living a fulfilling life, to having fun, peace, and joy, and yeah, and always having enough. Cool. Everything good with you today? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Having fun. I made Jell-O. Jell-O's gonna work perfect, but I tried to make pudding too with almond milk. Pudding with almond milk doesn't work. Just the almond milk doesn't have the whatever. I was just experimenting in the kitchen at Walmart. Pudding was like 64 cents just to stir it up there and see what happened. It's not good. Yeah, but yeah, it's fun goofing off sometimes. And then she showed up about 10:30, so we're hanging out. Yeah, we're just hanging out talking. But I told her I kind of do devotionals every night. Every day I do this. Yeah, every day. I used to cycle all the time doing that, Zwifting. Like that. That's kind of just a screenshot of it. But I said I'll take that away and focus more on God, and my life's totally changed. Because I'm learning so much about that and what God says. And that's good, fitness stuff. But I'm already really good at that. But I need to become really good at that because that's what really matters in my life. And that's how my life has changed. Cool. You got anything to say? Good. There's Miss Stormy, and Mr. Ralph will show his face. And a Toyga. Look at that. It's a 20 Toyga. You coming? Yeah. So. But that's it. But that's 365 Devotional. That's I'm Jeremy, and that's Elena Torres, and this is Miss Stormy. But we'll stop this one